Hello, hello, you guys, and welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which we are here to help you develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult. How are you all doing out there today, evening, real early in the morning, real late at night, in the middle of the afternoon, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are around the planet? I hope that you all are doing absolutely super. And I hope that you all have read or you're planning to read for at least 30 minutes, y'all. That's what's up. So before we get started, I would like to share something with you guys that I believe is encouraging. I always try to give you guys some little reading facts, reading tips, different ways to talk about how you can incorporate literacy in your family's lives. All right. And there was someone who had posted, it was like something real small. They made like a little comment rather on a read aloud that I did on Facebook when I read, as a matter of fact, show you right now the book I'm going to read to you guys. All right. When I read this book, my daughter and we read the book Crown, an Ode to the Fresh Cut by Derrick Barnes and the illustrator Gordon C. James. All right. And the sister said, the book was a really, real easy for her son. It was like, too easy for her son to read. She said, but the connection, to the book was great. And then that's when I had told her, I said, yeah, I said, that's cool. I said, that's what's up. And I said, really? I said, a lot of times the connection to the book is what supersedes the fact that the reading level of the book. All right. So, sometimes, our kids, they're in schools and the teachers and even us as parents, caregivers, we will focus on the reading level. All right. In which, I believe, and I've also, have read what other people have said as well on this particular subject, is that you cannot do that to the child. Do not make them feel like that just because they're reading something that's not on their quote unquote reading level, that that's not reading. And I'm not saying that this person did that because they weren't doing that at all. They were just simply making a statement. But what I was doing was that I said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to just talk about that a little bit and just bring that to everyone's attention. When you see your child gravitating to a book that they want to read, and of course, obviously, as you as the parent, you are okay with that book, then by all means, let them read that book. Let them get in that reading zone. Let them get that book and enjoy it. If your child is 11 years old and they want to read a Pete the Cat book, let them do it. Don't say, oh, that book is too easy for you. You should be reading, the autobiography of Malcolm X, or whatever, and then really just start trying to, really for real, put whatever it is you want to read, and you're trying to put that in the hands of your child. It's okay to encourage, for sure. It's okay to suggest. Of course, definitely do that. But if your child is wanting to read a book that's quote unquote not on their reading level, meaning that it's too easy for them, then hey, guess what? This is what you got to do. Allow them to be able to enjoy that book. All right. Let them be able to read that book. Enjoy it. Sit back. You want them to get in that, what is called the reading zone. All right. So if they're gobbling up those, little Nikki and Deja books, which are like typical third grade, fourth grade books, and say they're in sixth grade, and if that's what they're reading, let them do that. And so I just wanted to, say that. So don't don't start putting on your children these, high reading expectations, if you will. Don't make them feel like, okay, well, you're 12 years old, so you should be reading quote unquote 12 and 13-year-old books. No, if they're 12 and 13 and they want to read the Little Shack series or the Nikki and Deja books, hey, let them go for it, because guess what? Reading also is connection building. All right. They are making connections. Okay. So that means what? If they are picking a certain book, there is obviously a reason why they are choosing that particular book. Maybe it's because their grandma had read that book to them, when she was babysitting them. And that made them feel so special, so warm inside. And they were just like, wow. So now they want to get more of those books. Okay. So, or maybe they're reading a particular book because they're like, man, that book was funny. I like the way they wrote that book. So they love funny books. So that's why they keep going back to those particular books. All right. So with that being said, I hope that helped you all. And now I am going to read Crown. That's right, y'all. An Ode to the Fresh Cut. Written by Derrick Barnes, illustrated by Gordon C. James. All right. Yeah. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that awesome cover, these awesome illustrations. Y'all see that boy looking fresh. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know exactly what it is, right? You see him looking like that? Y'all know that look. What? Holla. Okay? That's that. I just got my hair cut. You know I'm looking fly, right? You know I'm looking sharp. You know I'm looking jazzy. Okay? All right, so let's get started with this book right here. And I just want to show you guys real quick too. I am so happy about the autograph. Yeah. Y'all see that? The author Derrick Barnes and the illustrator Gordon C. James autographed this book for us because we purchased this book when they came to Cleveland. All right, last week. So pumped, so excited. They did an awesome presentation talking about how they came up with the ideas for the illustrations, the ideas for the subject of the book. Awesome, brothers. Please support these brothers. Go purchase this book. And we were so happy to do that. And we also had them autograph it to the ABC Read, ABC Learn family. So this book is for y'all, is for us. All right, let's go. When it's your turn in the chair, you stand at attention and forget about who you were when you walked through the door. You came in as a lump of clay, a blank canvas, a slab of marble. But when my man is done with you, they'll want to post you up in a museum. That's my word. He'll drape you like royalty with that cape to keep the fine hairs off your neck and your princely robes. It's amazing what a tight fade, high, low, bald, does for your confidence, Dark Caesar. Who knows? You might just smash that geography exam tomorrow and rearrange the entire principal's honor roll. A fresh cut does something to your brain, right? It hooks up your intellectual. You're a star, a brilliant, blazing star. Not the kind that you'll find on a sidewalk in Hollywood. Nope. They're going to have to wear shades when they look up to catch your shine. He'll lean you back in the chair, dab that cool shaving cream on your forehead, and then craft a flawless line with that razor. Slow, steady, surgical. It frames your swagger. The cute girl in the class across the way won't be able to keep her pretty eyes off of you. Her friends will giggle and whisper, "Girl, he's so fine." Yeah, that's what they'll say. The whole school will be seasick from the rows and rows of ripples. You'll have more waves on your head than the Atlantic Ocean. Shout out to my do-rag and Patience. There's a dude to the left of you with a faux hawk, deep part, skin fade. He looks presidential. Maybe he's the CEO of a tech company that manufactures cool. He's a boss. That's how important he looks. Dude to the right of you looks majestic. There are thousands of black angels waiting to guide and protect him as soon as he steps a foot out that door. That's how important he looks. There's a dude standing in the mirror that can't get over the masterful designs crafted on the side of his dome. Everywhere he goes, people will ask for his autograph. He looks that fresh. He looks like he owns a few acres of land on Saturn. Maybe there's a river named after him on Mars. He looks that important. There are two dudes, one with locks, the other with cornrows, and a lady with a butterscotch complexion. And all they want is a shape up, tapered sides, a trim, and a crisp but subtle line. And sometimes in life, that's all you'll ever need. A crisp but subtle line. When your barber is done, you'll feel like $1,000,000 and some change. When his fingertips hit you with that apple green alcohol or that witch hazel, it'll sting, but not like a scorpion or a hornet, more like an electric stamp of approval. And when you see the cut yourself in that handheld mirror, you'll smile a really big smile. That's the you that you love the most. That's the you that wins everything. That's the gold medal you. Every person in the shop will rise to their feet and give you a round of applause for being so fly. Oh, not really. But they'll look like they want to. You'll see it in their eyes. It's the look your English teacher gives you when she hands you your last test with a bright red 97 slapped on it. It's how your mother looks at you before she calls you beautiful. Flowers are beautiful. Sunrises are beautiful. Being viewed in your mother's eyes as someone that matters, now that's beautiful. and you'll take it. You don't mind at all. Finally, he'll remove your cape, then swipe you down with a brush made from a golden horse tail. You'll put the money in his hand without even expecting change back. Tip that man. Tip that man. It was worth it. It always is. You know why? Because you'll leave out of the shop every single time feeling the exact same way. Magnificent, flawless, like royalty. Hello, world. The end. All right. Crown, y'all. And guess what? The author, he said, wear your crown proudly. And the illustrator, he said, stay fresh. All right. So y'all make sure y'all do that. Wear your crown proudly and stay fresh. And remember to please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Happy reading, family.